Falling, that was the first sensation. There was something in the pit of my stomach. It was a feeling of dread, but not exactly. Cannot explain this feeling in words. Whistling, that was the second sensation. It was loud, very loud, an endless jet stream of air rushing past my ears, comparable to a train as it pulls into a station, but intensified several times greater than any mere train can produce. My eyes were shut. A very strong force welded my eyelids together, but I would not be deprived of my vision. I forced my eyes open. A brilliant blindness overcame me, and I was overwhelmed by light from all directions. It was painful, like knife penetrating my soul. My eyes watered, and I tried to blink quickly in succession to acclimate to my environment. The brightness subsided, and I was greeted by an expansive green. I took my first breath. Although air was blowing directly at me, it was quite hard to breathe. The air rushes into your lungs at such a velocity that it simply overwhelms you. Unable to breathe, I squirmed like a wild animal. I turned away from the green expanse, only to be greeted by a vastness of blue. To my relief, the pressure was off and I was free to inhale. My body shielded me from the wind, creating a negative space as the wind passes behind me. Sweat from a temporary dance with death rolled away from my face and out like magic. This was the third sensation. I was falling. The sky looked back at me as I was falling through space. Daring to glance, I turned my head to the side to check the ground. What was only green expanse a second before now yielded detail. Were they trees, grass, hills? It was still early to tell, but judging from the speed of visual change, I figured I was in trouble. I screamed. I threshed against the force of void trying to pull me down, to no avail. Every fiber, every particle in my body was accelerating. I could not stop it. Forcing our pull intensified. I could feel the G-force crushing my body as I fell. I screamed again. There was no stopping it. My morality came to mind. Sweat bedded up from all parts of my body. My eyes widened. I yelled words, phrases to help to anyone. Anything that could hear. No response. That was it. My end. It was inevitable now. I did not look. The wind rustled around me. It was only a matter of time until impact. My eyes watered, not involuntarily. I closed my eyes. Memories of my parents, friends, co-workers, girlfriends, they all came to me. This was bound to happen eventually. Everyone experiences this, or so I've heard. I tilted my head back, then there was nothing. That was the last sensation.